Guys, okay. There's something that's been bothering me this morning. I think it's about this issue that someone tweeted to make a statement, to make a press conference or a media shooting very toxic. You kuat kuasakan Jawi, I'm fine with it. I've got no objections against you emphasizing Jawi into education or implementing it into education. I'm fine with it. It's even better. If it was my kid, I would send my kid and learn Jawi. Okay, but you must take it into account. The media only put pupuk perpaduan kaum, and it so happened it was a Chinese New Year event. Yeah, because Chinese New Year is in January. Then what are we supposed to do? Tunjuk you perarakan potong babi kat depan ke or whatsoever? I mean, come on. You enjoy lion dance, you enjoy tiger shows, you enjoy the celebration Chinese New Year when people invite you over. I don't see you making an issue on that. But how come when it comes to a video montage of YB trying to copy calligraphy, and that word is prosperity, Fu, that word is prosperity, and he was just copying it, and it becomes an issue. Oh, Jawi, kalau nak implement Jawi, it becomes this and that. Nobody said that. Maybe the older generation who so-called happen to be our ministers said that, yang memalukan bangsa Cina. But as a context of Malaysians, you shouldn't trigger other Malaysians with this stupid nonsense. First things first, you need to know, when you implement Jawi, it's not that we don't agree to it. It's whether people would actually take up. That's why sampai Permaisuri Agong kena cakap, jom sahut cabaran untuk menulis dalam hot. I mean, you learn Jawi. Do you actually, do you actually have the interest to pick it up or not? Or are you feeling forced to take it up? We want it to be something voluntary, not something that you are forced to take up and you're not happy with. Okay, that is why implementation takes time. It's not an overnight thing. Oh, hari ni I nak implement, esok korang kena belajar. No, it takes time. I was once told by a Malay teacher, I am not surprised that the non-Malays do better in bahasa than the Malays, because the Malays take the language for granted. The non-Malays are the one that work hard to understand. We that you call pendatang, we that you call pendatang senegara, some people tweeted, took time untuk memahirkan diri dalam bahasa ini. Okay, supaya you tidak ketinggalan apabila kita tengah bertutur. Kita pun respect, kita pun hormat. That is why we took up this language. You must understand, we are working our best. Walaupun kita sedar kita pendatang, and that was way beyond, way before. That was Parameswara time, during, you know, when you study history, those times were, you know, during the dynasty time. Sekarang mana ada dynasty time? I'm a proud Chinese. I'm a proud Malaysian Chinese. If people ask me whether I'm Chinese or not, I'm Malaysian. But when they ask me what's my race, I can't be answering Malaysian as my race. I'm answering I'm Chinese. Yes, it does not deny the fact that I'm Chinese, but I have an IC. Okay? But you, as a segelintir masyarakat yang negatif terhadap this issue, you need to rethink. You bite your own back on your own race, but you still make friends with other races because you know we Chinese are reliable when you want work done. You want to talk to me about Jawi and calligraphy and all that. Okay, let's cut the bullshit. Have you done your part as a Malaysian? Have you supported your own local businesses? I as a Chinese, I support local businesses. Anyway, kalau ada gerai kecil, walaupun tak ramai orang pergi, I will still support because that is their income. And we as Chinese, we support. We don't purposely go and open a nasi lemak shop next to your nasi lemak shop. No. And if we open a nasi lemak shop, we make it as different as possible than your nasi lemak shop, so that there's an originality and kita tak rampas business you. Even your own race yang cakap, bila Melayu buka kedai, bila Cina buka kedai, kawan-kawan Cina semua hantar bunga. Bila Melayu buka kedai, kawan-kawan Melayu hantar saka. You fikir sendiri, you yourself are not united. But because you don't want to work on getting your race to be united, you work on breaking up other races. They are trying so hard, to help you. I'm sorry to say, but this is a personal experience. People come to me because I'm Chinese thinking that I'm very business minded. I'm an educator. I educate. And I don't judge. If you are a Malay, I won't say that, oh, your language is no. I educate everybody equally with the same amount of love, with the same amount of care. Okay? And I have never once menghasut minda pelajar I cakap Chinese is better. No. But you to come up with this type of thinking, come up with this kind of mindset, I think that this segelintir masyarakat patut sedar diri sikit. Because you must think about it. You want to talk about being a Malaysian. Are you doing your part as a Malaysian? Are you doing your part as a Malaysian? The one who tweeted uses an iPhone, which is assembled in China, a product of the US. You want to support Malaysia, buy Malaysian phone. What happened to the Malaysian product? You don't want to support because you yourself look down on Malaysian product. Tak nak cakap pasal phone, tak apa. Kita cakap pasal kereta. I drive a Proton EDA Malaysia. Okay, peredaran motor Malaysia. Okay, you drive a Myvi, I respect you. But when it comes to Malaysian cars, you all say, oh, tak ada standard, tak ada quality, tak ada safety. You yourself look down on your own country. How we want to support you? How we want to help you? You already clouded your mind as a Malaysian. But instead of fixing yourself, you talk about other people. Now back to the calligraphy and Chinese thing. Calligraphy is a part of Chinese culture. Yes, but learning calligraphy does not make you Chinese. Learning calligraphy only makes you understand the Chinese culture. Same like if I were to learn Jawi, it doesn't make me a Muslim, it doesn't make me a Malay, but it makes me understand the culture and of course its uniqueness. Okay, like me learning Tamil, it doesn't make me Indian. I'm still Chinese. I'm respecting other cultures. But when you say that we Chinese cloud the judgment because of that, it's because, think of it in this positivity. Have you been into a Chinese school? Have you sat in a school before? The amount of subjects they have to take, the amount of languages they have to acquire. And learning Chinese is not easy. I as a Chinese, I pun tak habis belajar Cina. Sorry nak cakap nak, I suck at Chinese. Okay? Sekadar basic I faham, sekadar nak betul-betul I faham. Tapi you yourself, have you thought about it? To think about something that is not logical is to pick on nitty-gritty things to fight on. Instead of supporting each other, you are bad-mouthing each other with supporting. Yes, headlines on news of course sound juicier because they want to sell. That is their motive. News nowadays do not cater its purpose. News those days was just to send news, to tell people that this is happening. News nowadays is just to get more copies out, more subscribers, because the headline and the content, it always differs. Me as an English teacher, I'm very clear about it because I always teach my students right about content. But you as a person who is on social media, shouldn't you be using this platform to spread the quality that Malaysia have to offer? What happened to the slogan Malaysia truly Asia? Instead of making it Malaysia truly China or Malaysia truly whatever it is, why not you promote Malaysia truly Asia, where we can live harmony, where there is no minority and there's no majority. I still hear people saying that, oh, Chinese and Indian are pendatang. I still hear people saying that, oh, Malays are superior. Yes, we understand. Majority of it is Malay in Malaysia. I understand. I faham. Tapi kalau nak ikutkan, Bumiputras are not your title. Bumiputras are actually the original Sabah Sarawakians. If you really read up, fine. I don't mind. You want a title, you take it. But do your part. Do your part making Malaysia great. Instead of throwing unwanted babies, instead of condemning people for asking for help, for asking for funding, you don't even support your own race when that person has difficulties paying school fees. The amount of negativity and toxicity I'm seeing on social media, you talking bad about your own race. However, we still look past that. Not enough. You talk about other people's race. I'm not being judgmental here. I'm just being pissed that you, the certain people who want to claim to be good Malaysians, are also the same people who portray the worst out of their race. So if you know who you are, you better stop it. Sekadar nak raikan retweet dengan adegan berbau negatif. We are trying our very best to clear up all this negativity so that we can have a peaceful and happy and united Malaysian, instead of bodoh punya DAP, bodoh punya so and so. Think about it. You have time to edit fake news about menteri, and our ministers also the same thing. Kalau ada kalah election, work making better, work for it, make it better, so that we will vote for you, not push down the current government. You want to talk bad about him, you want to talk bad about this minister, you want to talk bad about prime minister, that's up to you. Okay, but do your part. Prove to us voters that you really deserve our vote. Do you think that we voted for this kerajaan because we like this kerajaan more? No, we voted for this kerajaan because we didn't want the old prime minister to be up there anymore. We wanted a change. How, by hook or by crook, majority of you know it. We voted because we wanted a change. But you want to talk about change. Have you changed your mentality? Have you changed yourself that Malaysian product is as good of a quality as other countries? That I don't have to support other countries' product because it's branded. You don't even support your local brand. What do you want to talk to me about supporting? You yourself usir your local brand until dia dah tak ada standing point, until they venture outside. Even you don't support your own local football team. What else do you want me to say? I mean, be a Malaysian first before trying to find faults in other race. Okay, being a Malaysian is about having the Malays work together with the Chinese, with the Sabah Sarawakians, with the Indians, and working together at all costs so that we are united and we excel better, so that we are able to counter-attack any problem that comes. Anyway, that we are strong together. It is so easy to attack Malaysia when we are so vulnerable, where we fight amongst each other. I think that you really need to think of working each other. Like for colleges, you are offered Bahasa Arab, Bahasa Mandarin, French, Spanish, and also a few more languages, German if I'm not mistaken. But why you chose Mandarin? There must be a reason. Why you chose French? There must be a reason. You chose French because it sounds romantic. You chose Spanish because maybe it's your passion. You chose Mandarin maybe because you want to be a part of a Chinese society. So it's the same thing. The power is in your hand. It's your choice. You can also choose Bahasa Arab. But why not? See, this is why I say first check on yourself before pointing your finger at others. I was always told, if you point one finger at others, 3 more fingers point back at yourself. So please, before you think about finding faults in other people, think there must be a reason why some Malays send their kids to Chinese school, why some Malays send their kids to Tamil school, why some Chinese send their kids to Tamil school. This is the reason why. Because we want our kids to be multilingual. But it is also not our problem as the non-Muslims that we don't learn about your agama, because we were not offered the opportunity to go into agama class and understand. I learned about it in school because I was brave enough to ask the teachers. I learned about it now when I'm working, when I'm brave enough to have this conversation with ustazas and ustads in school, so that they will educate me with this stuff that about your religion. But when it comes to other people's religion, before understanding it, you already point the finger. Oh, this one want to convert us. Oh, this one want to spread it. Stop this nonsense. Stop it. Because it is not worth. It is not worth showing your stupidity, especially in 2020. Really, it's not worth. 2020, you have all the technology to Google, you have all the resources to find out, but yet you choose the lazy way out to show your stupidity and spread hatred. So I think that's all for this time. And this time this video is going to go on YouTube. I'm not going to post it on Twitter because it's a bit too long. But however it is, you need to think. Be a Malaysian first instead of being selfish. Alright? Malaysia, truly Asia. Be a Malaysian. Not a Malay, not a Chinese, not an Indian, not an Iban, not a Bidayu, not a Sabah Sarawakian. Be a Malaysian. That is what we want. Bye guys.